Okay, I'm 46 hours early for the Columbia Bottle Show, so I'm cruising around the city looking for spots to dig, but of course it's very difficult, and I don't even have any maps to work off of. But I see this one spot. It's right close to downtown, and it's a low spot. It seems like a very likely spot for a dump, so I'm going to go probe around. Well, even without the maps, it's obvious that there's a couple house lots here. They've been flattened out a bit. And somehow I managed to find two holes that are undug. At least it feels like they're undug. They could be from the 20s or 30s, but I don't know. But I'll start on them and see what happens. That one didn't work out too well, but this lot looks like it hasn't been empty for very long. But it's probably dug too. Well, I'm just randomly driving around and I see this fresh construction project, but I don't even know if it's in the old part of town. But there is an old insane asylum right over there that is supposedly, the guy working the project said it was from 1838. Then over here we got all kinds of vacant lots. I have no idea what's going on with this part of town. There could have been a dozen houses over there, a whole bunch of them over here, but of course they've been empty a while, so I'm sure they've been dug already. Well, thanks to Art Goss, I have a place to dig for one day. He told me where this dump is, but it's mostly 1918 to 1928. I don't know if there's anything left because people have been digging here for decades already. But I'm definitely going to try it out. Alright, I probed around for a minute and found a spot right here that feels like it hasn't been dug yet. At least after you get the first 14 inches off. So we'll see when I get down there what's coming out. Alright, it's only a foot deep and I'm already finding the first bottle. Oh, a Cleco club. So ugly and common. Still has part of the paper label on it though. I don't think that's really worth bringing back, but if I don't find anything else, I might. Alright, I hooked onto one that was way down deep. Alright, it is a whiskey fifth and it's actually blown in a mold. Wow, it suddenly got old. It's got a label on it. Could it have been a dispensary? Possibly one of those from 1911 or 12. Alright, I just pulled out an emerald green Cleco club. Not really worth much of anything. And then this glass, but it's cracked. And this generic paper label type bottle. And this milk glass, at least it's got a name embossed on it, so it might be worth a few dollars to somebody. Now I think I got a soda showing. It's a Coke bottle. It's got to be a 1915. Yep, there it is. With all these shadows on it. And of course it's from Columbia. Probably a very common one worth maybe $8. Alright, I think I got a gallon jug down there. It's a corker. Wow, that is huge. How did that survive all these years? I'd almost say it's a little bigger than a gallon, but I guess not. But that is definitely about 14.5 inches. And still full of rainwater, I guess. And unlike most people, I'm throwing the dirt uphill. Because throwing it downhill would mean it's going to go into the creek and be washed away forever. That would be actually taking land away from the park. That is kind of what I call vandalism digging. So, what do we got sticking out right here? A Slick? No, it's got something on it. A&P extracts. Oh, it's got a crack in it. So we got one with a broken top. No, it's broken all the way. It's really not that deep of a dump. Here's another bottle. It's cracked and slick. So I found this when you weren't watching, and I found a teacup. No, it's really a coffee cup. And this Slick medicine looks pretty late. Looks like about a 1930 to me. Alright, there's one that's about an inch from the bottom. What do we got? Is it going to be a Lydia? No, it's not. It's going to be a glycothymoline. Haven't found one of those for quite a while. It might be worth $4.50 or $5 to a dentist because that's sort of a dental bottle. Alright, 1 hour later. I've dug a pretty big hole and caved in the sides. Didn't do that well, but I guess maybe $20 worth of comments though. Okay, it looks like I found a penny. Is it going to be an Indian head? Or is it going to be the 1909 VDBS penny that everybody likes? It's pretty hard to tell. Gonna have to soak it in vinegar, I guess. Alright, I'm moving over 20 feet. Gonna try this spot. Looks like somebody dug quite a bit over here. But if you know how to use a probe, you can tell it hasn't been dug at the 2.5 to 5 foot level yet. Okay, I'm down a couple feet. And finding cobalt blue. And what do we got here? Probably another Cleco Club. No, it's actually a beer. It's gotta be 19. Okay, that spot wasn't working out so good, so I've moved about 100 feet downstream. Maybe another hint for finding dumps is look for rusty water in the creek, then go upstream a bit. Okay, I am way down there now at the 3.5 foot level. I think I snagged a soda way at the bottom. No, no such luck. I was hoping it was going to be a Pepsi bottle. Not very many bottles considering how big of a hole I had to dig. Oh no, it's just a Dodson's liver tone. Yeah, it's getting pretty deep in there. Well, I found one of these, a Nubros herbicide for the scalp. Not too exciting. Found a lime cola, and it is from Colombia. And I didn't preserve it, so it's getting all kinds of bruises on it. I was going to saw it off and make a drinking glass out of it. Then a Slick Pharmacy worth $1 maybe. But what do we got sticking out right over there? Doesn't look like it had a handle on it. So it's not broken. It doesn't have any design on it though. Well, I don't know if I should keep it or not. Well, I think I've about had it with this dump. And I found this one Slick medicine. I think I'd rather sit around doing nothing all day than to continue digging here. Well, there's one with some nice patina on it, all the way from Raleigh. It's the Hixcapudine, one of the best finds of the day. Still, it's only worth about $2.50. Well, I decided to dig one more hole after all. And And it looks a lot older. That looks like about a 1907 beer bottom right there. And a toad has shown up. I'll have to move you out of the way now. So I'm gonna dig through all these pieces of rust. Okay, I dug up a spittoon. Of course, it's not perfect. It has a chip out of it, but it's good enough. I might bring it home in anyway. Still looks good on a shelf. Then I found these weird pieces of metal. Recognize that?